Namaste, salam, and welcome. I'm Aparna, your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a all 12 sign reading for what? For the biggest, sudden, unexpected change that is coming towards you right now. Now, are you someone who's happy with the status quo? You're okay when things are going, along their merry way. You don't like sudden shifts, sudden changes. You're very boring. Well, then you are my twin flame because I am exactly like that. I don't like change. If things are going fine, what is the need for a change? Is what I've always asked the universe. But then the universe slaps you with something left of field, and you go, my God, I didn't see that coming. Yeah. This reading, I am going to try to pinpoint that very situation that could suddenly show up in your 3D, and my intention is not to scare you because I've learned my lessons many times that if you're prepared for something, my friends, you can always minimize your damages. You can say, hey, you know what? This is happening to me right now, but I have my arsenal of answers and solutions. And this is the main intention behind this reading. Now, I want to just remind you to calculate your birth chart. It is the most important document you will ever have. It's like your health, your health documents that you have. Calculate it for free. I have put the link in the description box. I want you to watch your moon, your ascendant, which is your rising, also your chart ruler if you can, and your Rahu and Ketu, because these are fated points. These are destiny points. These are those gentle nudges that the soul gives us. So how can I say, our power to change that is diminished because we've come with that soul contract. That is the energy of the nodes of the moon. Find out these placements, watch them all, and you will be astounded how the answers come to you with ease. So, having said that, I also want to remind you I post two videos every single week, one on a Monday, one on a Thursday. Do look out for that. Check out my playlists. And shall we start? Oh, and the three questions I'm going to ask for each zodiac sign is in which sector is this change coming? One. Second one is what could that be? How will it affect you? And the last one is when is it coming towards you? Like I said, I'm going to give you a heads up on the energy, and I have full faith and confidence in you that when this arrives in your dimension, you're not going to be flustered. You're going to shift the way you think because, like I'm telling you, I've learned my lessons a million times where I get flustered. And then when, time teaches you, right? She's the, Lord Shani is the toughest teacher. I learned that change is the only constant. I'm not going to fear it. What I'm going to do is prepare and arm myself. And this is the intention, and the reading is exactly for this reason. So, are you ready? Let's start with Aries. Now, Aries, who rules you? Mars, the planet of action, of initiation, of fire, of anger, destruction, stubbornness, a bit too arrogant. I always give you the shadow and the light, okay? So, the first question, Aries, I'm asking for you, in which sector could this sudden change be coming? Now, I have Pisces and the Virgo axis. This is the magician. So, Pisces is a 12th house. It is a very hidden house. So, this could be coming to you, and the shadow side of Pisces is hospitals or prisons. Um, the higher vibration is divine love, it's supreme love. It's also about films, movies. It's also about illusions and delusions. And the Virgo axis is about health and work. Listen, this sudden shift could come towards you, Aries, about work situation or your health. So I want you to take note of this. Not another thing about the magician. The magician has the ability to manifest what? Magic. So I first of all want to give you a heads up. If this hits you left of field, I'm not claiming my readings are going to come true for everybody, yeah. But if it does happen to you, Aries, the magician can come up with the best solution and literally pull a rabbit out of the hat. So I want you to understand this. Now, because this has come out for health and it has come out for what you do for service, I want you to understand that if you see any kind of red flags, the tiniest and the miniest of them, do not sit over it. I want you to take action. Now, let's clarify this energy, okay? Spirit, what else can I tell them about this situation that could just show up for them? Okay, tell you the first card. This is my Witching Hour Tarot deck. Self reward. Self reward. I don't know if you're somebody who's a bit older. This is a Indian woman wearing a beautiful sari, and there is an owl sitting, and it's about knowledge. See, if you notice, both these characters here are older. So I also want to give you a heads up. Perhaps Aries, there could be a situation which is, somebody who's older to you, who's got a lot of wisdom, somebody who has manifested a lot of beauty, health, wealth in their life. Something could be coming towards them, or perhaps you are somebody who's way older. So there is a sudden shift coming for you, whether it's in your health or in your what you do for service. That's what the Virgo energy is. Do you also know that the Virgo energy is about doctors? Because the hermit can go deep within to the bottom, to the root of an answer. And I'm telling you, there is wisdom here because the owl is here. Now, I'm going to clarify this energy for you. What is this about, Spirit, please? What is this about? I'm going to take two cards and give you clarity. But there's the woman here in the sari is enjoying a glass of wine and is talking about self-reward. Sudden shift that could come towards you in your career is that maybe you want to retire, or you could be, how can I say, complete a huge cycle at your workplace where there could be awards and rewards, but it's going to be bittersweet for you, Aries, because you may have to, step down. I'm just giving you a heads up, but you're very happy, very happy. I'll tell you one more thing. For those of you who are retiring, okay, you're going to be celebrated. There's going to be a huge event to celebrate that. And apart from that, I think you're going to get into something where you become a guru, where you become a, how's that? When you work on your own like a contractor where people connect with you when they need help and you will give them that service, it's something like that. Okay. Now, what is this energy about, Spirit? Just need two cards. For you, it's work and health. All right. For those of you who have been doing a little bit of excess of some kind of a substance, I don't know if it's drink, liquor, booze, just go a bit slow on it if you know that's you. Because the woman is sitting with a glass of wine. I'm not saying she's tipsy, but she's very happy, deliriously happy. Okay. Now, the Pisces energy, the hanging man. If you have been on the fence of whether you may be asked to leave or whether you need to retire, I think this could come for you suddenly. Now, the Pisces energy, the hanging man is in suspension. He's not taking any action. He's waiting for his third eye to activate, for his higher self to give him downloads of information. This is about being in limbo. It's also the 12th house. This is coming, like I said, I'm talking about stuff coming to you where you're not able to see it. This is exactly that energy, Aries, and you're the first house. After Pisces, Yucca. Something is coming towards you where you're not expecting this. I just want to give you a heads up. Whatever it is, if it is about work, if it is about health, you are going to receive the wisdom and the knowledge, but you need to step back and pull back. You can become the magician here and pull a rabbit out of the hat. This, I'm giving you a heads up. Will you have your answers? 1000%. Will you be able to solve this? 1,000,000%. But it may hit you from nowhere. And I want you to know, engage with the energy of the hanging man. Pull back. And even the Virgo energy is about pulling back because the hermit goes within to find his answers. You may feel stuck or trapped, but you're not. See, the Eight of Swords energy is a lot of mental energy where you are not able to think clearly. And the Pisces energy, your Aries, is about mental fog and confusion. I want you to understand This feeling, or that I'm stuck, you're not. At any given point, this woman can break free. This is a prison you have created yourself, and you've kept yourself stuck. If you are asked to leave, or if you have been asked to retire, or if something about health comes and hits you, there is some self sabotage here that I want you to be aware of, because you're keeping yourself stuck there. And I have judgment. It's the card of endings. It's the Scorpio energy. It's the eighth house. Judgment card is also about a second chance. I wonder if for some of you, you may feel that you may be asked to leave a certain position, but I think the magician energy coming out is telling me it may scare you for a bit, where you may feel trapped or stuck. For some of you, there could be a second chance, another innings that comes to you, where you are given a higher position, where you're going to be celebrated for your wisdom and for your experience. So I don't know in which category you are, but this is the general energy. I also want to tell you, if some of you have been going through, because it's Pluto energy, okay? It's the Scorpio energy. It's Pluto. It's Mars energy. And you're ruled by Mars. If you have something with health, which is hormonal or very deep, that comes up during this time, okay? Do not just sit on it. I want you to go and check it out, because when the Pluto energy comes in for me, sometimes it is something so deep, because it is like going the depths of hell. So it is very deep in your system, in your body, in the mechanics of it. Don't ignore it. Do check it out. Get the help you need, because I'm giving you a heads up. You will manifest health. You will manifest something for your career, or you will manifest a fabulous retirement where you just become a consultant and still earn money. But don't ignore these. All right. Now, what I'm going to do for you, Aries, I'm going to try to tell you which month this could be coming for you. Okay. What could this be coming towards my Aries? Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Let's do it. This could be coming towards you in the Leo season, July and August. I want you to be on guard. I want you to have your antennas up. And I'm not trying to scare you. I want you to know that when this comes towards you, my friends, you have your answers. Like I said, you have your arsenal of what? Of solutions, wisdom, of how to minimize your damages, ride the bump, go on your beautiful, merry way. Okay, Aries? Claim that. Now, I'm going to move on to the sign of Taurus. Taurus, you're the Empress. Venus rules you. So it's very important where she sits in your chart, what house she graces. Watch that sign placement as well. First question I'm asking is, in which sector of your life could this sudden change be coming? Okay. I have the card of Capricorn. This is the 10th house. Is a house of career. It's a very visible house. Okay. First of all, Taurus, it's, top of your chart. It's about your reputation. It's about the money you own. It's about your stability. It's about work. It's about how you're looked in, how people view you in society, your status. It's all that. Now, this is also about something very karmic, because Saturn rules Capricorn. It's about something where you've been taught many lessons. Could be a repetitive cycle. It is coming towards you in that sector. Now, whatever I've spoken, where does it speak to you? Could just be for your career, or it could be in a committed partnership, which is karmic. That's where the sudden shift is coming. Karmic partnership doesn't just have to be marriage. Okay. But in India, we take Sat Feres. We walk around the fire 7 times. It's very Saturnian. We sign papers. But this could be even a friendship or a partnership at work, where this sudden shift is coming. Now, we'll take one more card on the general energy. So 10th house, okay? Prosperity. This woman is pregnant and you are the empress. You are about pregnancy. Um, you're about giving birth. You're about having a lot of patience to do that too. Taurus, I think, this is very clear for me. There's some kind of a sudden hit that you're going to take in your finances or in what you do to create stability and growth in your life. I don't want you to freak out. Like I've said in the beginning, please watch the intro of this reading. My intention is not to freak you out. I am someone who hates change. And that's the reason I'm doing this because I know the importance of being prepared and minimizing your damages. There is something coming towards you which could rock your world in your stability. This could be in your finances. And because the pregnancy has come out here, it could even be in you giving birth to something. All right? Clarify this energy for you so that you're prepared with your arsenal of solutions. Okay? Let's go, Taurus. What else can I tell my Taurus spirit, please? Give me three cards for this energy spirit. Thank you. Page of Swords. Um, this is somebody way younger to you. This is a very young energy. It's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's about communication. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's very childish or there's a child here. Look at how beautifully the energy plays. There is a mother here. I don't know if some of you are going to have some kind of setbacks if you've been trying to fall pregnant. Just want to put that out there. But this is also the card of literally a child. So if you've been having some issues, regarding your children, or if you're a single mother or a single parent or a single father who has been trying to break free from some kind of a karmic cycle or to get custody of a child, all these things are showing up and they could show up left of you where you're not expecting them. Okay. Now, it's also somebody giving you half truths, somebody spying on your social media. I just want to tell you this. And because of the card of temptation, this is something which you know is toxic. This could be a relationship, a friendship, or a job thing. It's very toxic because the devil energy keeps you chained and bound. But the temptation to go towards is like a moth to a flame. It's going to burn you. And it's probably burnt you as well many times, Taurus, but you still keep going towards it. I don't know if it's about love or it's about an offer that you're waiting to get. The Two of Cups, it's an exchange. For some of you, this is not a committed partnership, huh? For work or love, because I think I'm talking to somebody who is in a family situation here, Taurus, where there is a child or somebody is pregnant today. Perhaps some of you are going to find out about a pregnancy. Look, I'm just giving you all the things that could happen suddenly. The universe is asking you to go within, huh? Be the hermit. Be the hermit. It could even be a doctor. Like I said, I felt somebody is trying to conceive. You don't have all the information, huh? You don't have all the information. Or somebody could be holding back information from you. Perhaps they have somebody else pregnant. Look, I'm giving you all the messages I'm getting. This energy here makes me feel very happy because this talks about going within, going to the bottom of a problem and finding the solution. I'll also give you another message here. With the Page of Swords coming here and the Hermit energy, Virgo, is about the Nancy Drews. There is somebody spying here for sure. You may find that out suddenly as well. You'll be watching your social media, trying to figure out what you're doing or what somebody else is doing. And it's a very karmic situation where you know something is wrong, but somebody's still choosing to stay. Now, I'm going to try to tell you when this could happen for you, Taurus, okay? Comment below, let me know here. Okay, Taurus? Please don't freak out. That's not the intention of doing this reading, huh, Taurus? Come on. Look, one way or the other, first of all, justice is coming towards you, and this situation could play out for you. With the card of karma and justice, there could be some legal activities going on here, whether it's a divorce or some kind of a breakup, which is, signing papers. Because, like I told you, in India, South Fere, we walk around the fire 7 times and we sign the marriage document. So, there's something about that energy here. End of September, October is when you can expect this to happen. And I want you to take this as a heads up to prepare yourself to do what? To minimize your damages. Okay, Taurus? Now, claim that. I'm going to go on to Gemini. Gemini, Mercury rules you. Wherever he sits in your chart is extremely important. So do watch that sign reading as well. So the first question I'm going to ask is, in which sector is this sudden, sudden shift, unexpected jolt or shift coming for you? If there wasn't enough drama for Gemini, is the Tower card. This is in the eighth house. What is that about? It's about your partnerships where you receive money from others, in your ability to get money. The Tower is literally a uncomfortable jolt. So the Tower with, how can I say, an uncomfortable jolt in the eighth house is finances for me, or in your own understanding of your own psyche, huh? It's Scorpio energy, something very deep. You are probably going to get a jolt in the way you view yourself, in the way your psychological health is, or in your ability to receive money from others. I want to put this out there. Loans, inheritances, insurances, any big money coming towards you. It's also about, because it's Pluto energy, power play. Somebody trying to overpower you, either not physically, overpower you mentally, or with some kind of power games, showing who's the boss. This is what is going to be suddenly showing up for you because it's the eighth house energy. Now, I'll take one card to clarify this card, and then I'll take three more. Let's go. It's about spirit. Gemini. Spirit, Gemini. That's your card. Okay. This is about vitality. So this could be the vitality of your finances or the vitality of your emotional, spiritual, psychological health. Some of you could have an unexpected jolt there. I also want to tell you something. I don't know why I feel the need to say this. Gemini, perhaps some of you are going to suddenly realize that you have psychic abilities. And if this is you, capitalize on it, all right? Now, clarify this with three cards. Clarify this for me, Spirit. Thank you. Tell you what it is. The moon. This is about fears, psychological fears. If you've been someone who's constantly had this feeling of dread, something is going to be wrong, something is not going to work, you're like, what's going on here? You are going to get another jolt in that sector. But this jolt is to shift you out of this. No more fearing things for no reason, secrets. Some of you could find out some very deep hidden secrets either about yourself or about a feminine figure here. And it could be a huge jolt to you. It may come out of as a shock. But there are secrets here. I think for some of you, you may find out some secrets about a feminine figure. The moon is a feminine energy. I have to say it's feminine, though we as human beings channel the masculine and the feminine. This is somebody who's very feminine. You could find out something secretive about a motherly, feminine aunt, older sister, or something like that, Gemini. This is coming for you. It's a situation that you've been stuck with. You are at crossroads. You don't know what to do. You've closed off your heart. You've closed your eyes. You don't even want to see something. Look, and this is coming towards you in the eighth house with the Tower energy. It's an uncomfortable shift in you. I have a feeling you've been refusing to see something that has been in your face. This could be about somebody else who owes you money. This could be something else with you. It's like self-sabotaging behavior for you, Gemini. And you said, you know what? It doesn't exist. You're going to be forced to see it. I just want to tell you one thing. The minute you face this fear, this Tower moment is going to come in and shift something in that. Once it shifts, you'll see the debris and you'll say, this is what it was. I'm going to fix it. Why? Because there's victory here for you. This is going to be your victory. It's like you are going to conquer this once and for all. But it's going to scare you for a bit. And with this woman here with vitality, it's like she's flexing her muscles. It's going to scare you. And then you are going to overpower it. And I want you to focus on this. The card of Leo. It's about victory. I was going to tell you something here. I don't know why I feel some of you are going to have a sudden opening of psychic abilities, whether it's clairaudience or clairvoyance. And there's going to be a victory for you in that, where people are going to start to say, my God, whatever you've been saying, Gemini, has been coming true. Now, there's going to be a shift in the way you talk to yourself as well, in the way you see yourself, Gemini. And I like this shift. It could be uncomfortable, but it is uncovering the dirt for you to clean it up, vacuum it, suck it out, and throw it out of your life. That's what the tower energy is about. It's about a complete destruction of something. For what? For something totally brand new to be birthed. Now, tell you when this will be coming towards you. I don't know why I feel it's about somebody else's money. Virgo, this could be coming towards you end of uh, August, September. Expect this uncomfortable shift. You're going to be shown something, some secret, and this is, I have a feeling this is a secret which is about somebody very feminine, and it's going to shock you. And if it is about yourself, you're going to start to see those self-sabotaging behaviors, and the way you speak to yourself, you're going to transform it, Gemini. And I want this for you. Expect it during the Virgo season. And when it comes towards you, I want you to look at it. You might get a bit scared, but then you're going to eyeball it, and that fear is going to blink before you, because this time victory is yours. Okay, Gemini? Claim that. Now, I'm going to move on to Cancer. So, Cancer, the moon rules you. Where she sits in your chart is extremely important to watch that sign reading as well. The first question I'm asking is, in which sector is this uncomfortable shift coming for you, Cancer? It's your card. I'll tell you. Aquarius. It's 11th house. It's about your reputation. It's about loyalty. It's about your friendships. It's about social media, big groups and organizations that you connect with. It's about your reputation. You could receive a little bit of a jolt or something sudden happening in that sphere of your life. I don't know if you have a huge social media presence. That is what the Aquarius energy is about as well. So you take one card to tell you what this general energy is. Cancer. One card, please, Spirit. One card, please, for Cancers, please. Thank you. The beginning. You know what I feel? Because this is hidden from you. You're going to start to see just this, how do I put it? The starting of a situation which could be affecting you somewhere through social media, or through your friendships, or through who you thought was loyal to you, or even to your past. And I'll tell you why I feel the past with the word beginning coming here. This goes back, I mean, years. Maybe you knew these people when you were younger. I don't know, some of you could know these people from past lifetimes as well. Something is beginning to shift in your status, in the groups and associations you stick with, or you're going to figure out something with the loyalty of the people around you. All right? Now, three cards for this energy. It's a very visible house as well. Like I said, it's about hope and healing. Perhaps some of you are going to have a sudden shift. You're going to understand how to heal yourself. I don't want to put this out there for you, Cancer, as well. My God, listen. This energy comes out twice, the star. Look, this is about social media. It's about your reputation. It's about hope. It's about healing. I have the Ace of Cups. It's going to be a beautiful jolt. It's going to be, how do I put it, a brand start for a very emotional relationship, or a feeling of crying tears of joy. That have the Page of Cups. Water energy, just like you. Listen, There's a beautiful jolt coming towards you, Cancer. When that, it's going to be uncomfortable because when suddenly something shifts, nobody wants to get this big electric shock. I just want you to ground yourself at that time. Just touch the feet, with bare feet, your soles of your feet, and literally ground your physical body. Ground yourself at that time because this jolt is going to lead to some kind of a beginning of fame and fortune for you. It's very positive. It's just the shift or that jolt that I'm worried about. And I want you to gather yourself at that time because this is the outcome. Remember my reading at that time or watch this again because there's going to be a brand new start. Somebody could be coming to us with an apology towards you. This could be itself a huge jolt for you because this is my card of somebody trying to come back towards you to say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. This itself could be a shock for you. It's going to be a lot of tears here, but I think this is tears of joy. And this is somebody you know from your past. From your past. I sense this for you. Okay, Cancer? It's not negative, Cancer. Do not be stressed when this jolt happens or something shifts in the way you start looking at people that you knew in your past or who you connected with in small groups and associations. There's an apology coming towards you. There's an apology and a healing will happen. Okay. Now, um, tell you which month this could be happening for you. It's a lot of Aquarius energy here as well. So perhaps, the birthday of Aquarius, Jan and Feb, or your birthday month, July, August, your birthday month, movement, victory, overcoming obstacles. Cancer, watch this reading again because I want you to claim this. It's beautiful energy. Yes, I know the jolt that could happen may catch you off guard, but I'm giving you a heads up. The ending is going to be beautiful. I want you to ground yourself and stand strong on that chariot because you will be given the prompt to move. Hold on to those horses. I know it's going to be hard because you're going to have to try to rein in that courage, but you're going to do it. I have full faith in you. Okay, Cancer? Claim that. Now, we'll move on to Leo. Leo, the sun rules you. What he does in your chart, how he dances, the angles, the conjunctions, the oppositions, the styles he forms affect the energy that is available to you throughout your life. Watch where the sun sits in your chart, Leos. The first question I'm going to ask is, in which sector is this sudden shift coming for you? The card is Sagittarius, okay? It's a ninth house. It's a card of patience. It's the temperance card. Now, first of all, the energy is of Archangel Michael creating a miracle in your life, but it's taking a lot of time. Perhaps this is coming in a sector of your life where you've lost faith, where you've lost optimism, where you've lost patience. There's going to be another big jolt there. I want you to know with the temperance energy coming out, Archangel Michael is working hard behind the scenes to convert that which has felt heavy for you to gold. But this is where the sudden shift could be coming. Spirit, can you give me one card on this energy, please? That's it. Growth. If you've been frustrated with wanting to birth something and you're the fifth house, you're about creative projects, and children are our most vital, visible, creative projects. I don't know if you've been wanting to fall pregnant and has been frustrating you. There's going to be one more hit there. Archangel Michael is working magic though. Remember that. But this could also be for work because the fifth house energy is about what you're trying to create, with your own hands. It's your baby. Yeah, clarify this energy for you. And take 3 cards to do that. Okay. So, thank you, Spirit. 3 cards for this. For Leo. Okay. Leo. I don't know what this is about. Either this is you expecting an exchange of cups. I don't know if this is for love. I don't know if this is to give birth to a new project. This is where you're going to get one kind of a jolt. Perhaps you're expecting somebody to come towards you in this energy of the Queen of Cups. This is, for me, my Cancer energy. Somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, perhaps that's you, and you've been very patient with that cup. You've held on to it and you wanted to exchange it with someone, perhaps for love, perhaps for work. And there is going to be a hit here that you're going to take, which could be uncomfortable for you because you're going to say, like, oh my God, how much more patience do I have to still have? But I need you to stay in this zone because this is the outcome. Those two cups or these three cups are going to be, you know, tripled over into nine cups. You are going to have wish fulfillment, but there is still some patience which is required from you, whether it's in love or in an exchange of some business deal. I feel this. There's a woman coming towards you who could suddenly show up with a huge business offer. I want to put that out for you as well. And card just flew. I didn't ask my question, so put it back. What I want to ask the universe is when is this going to happen for you, as in the month? Okay, Leo, the outcome is amazing. I have the moon. This is in the energy, in the birthdays of Pisces and Cancer. Cancer is one sign before you, so that is July, end of June, July. And the Pisces energy is Feb, March. Expect this to come towards you. I know it's going to be uncomfortable at first. You're going to be like pulling your hair out. How much more patience, man? But then it's going to flip. And you are going to exchange your cups with someone because you have from the two, you go to the nine. I mean, come on now. And the Queen of Cups is sitting with that other cup. So on three, you go to a nine. It's going to triple. And you're going to have complete wish fulfillment, but it could be a bit uncomfortable in the beginning. Remember, ground yourself. Watch this reading again because I want you to cleanse energy, minimize any damages. Okay, Leo? Now, Virgo. Virgo Mercury rules you. Where he sits in your chart is very important. Do watch that sign reading as well. First question I'm going to ask is, where is this huge sudden shift going to come for you, Virgos? The Fool. First house, you. It's going to happen. I mean, it's going to, how do I put it? It's going to happen to you literally. It could be in a physical way. This could be in the way you show up to people around you. This could be in the way you think, the way you look, the way you dress. You are going to transform yourself. You. It's the first house energy. You. And the Fool energy is Aries. It's about initiation. It's the fire starter, the firecracker. I feel some of you are going to transform yourself to such a state that nobody's going to recognize you. Give me one card for this energy for Virgo, please. Intuition. This is very mental energy. It's your Shasara energy. It's the third eye. Some of you are going to have an organic opening of your third eye. You are going to suddenly start to have psychic abilities. And I have a feeling some of you are going to change the way you think, change the way you speak, or you're going to suddenly start to have faith in more esoteric sciences, which itself is going to be a jolt to you. I'll give you another message here for you, Virgo. Perhaps some of you are going to start to communicate with somebody who's passed on and it's going to freak you out initially. Don't. They never have an intention to scare you. They just want to give you guidance. All right? Now, clarify this for you. I'll take three cards just to get some more clarity on this energy. And the spirit. My Virgos, my hermits. Listen, you're going to have clarity. I think it could be harsh information coming towards you. It could even be legalities. Queen of Swords energy, somebody who's angry, bitter, very rational, very clear thinker, can debate like a gangster, very fair. sometimes when they speak with such anger, resentment, bitterness, or they know their words can hurt someone. I want you to take a note that somebody could be speaking to you in a way that could hurt you. But I also want you to know that this is the sort of clarity that she holds in her hand. It's like it's how do I put it? It's like a bittersweet thing. You're going to get your clarity, but it's also going to come at a price, but it's worth it because you have a page of pentacles. I don't know if some of you are single parents or you have a child who's got a lot of earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You're going to get clarity about something here, yeah. And there could be a brand new start coming towards you. I feel you're going to receive communication from somebody who's passed on, and it's going to lead to a lot of emotional fulfillment. Trust your intuition. It could tell you something that could shock you, but I want you to have faith in it. If you felt like a fool, you're going to get your clarity. I'm giving you a heads up on that. And there are going to be tears cried here of joy. Some of you may face some legalities, and this could involve a child. I know you've cried a lot for some situation here, but I want you to trust your intuition. I don't care what it is telling you. The intuition is connected to higher realms. It's via your ajna. It's connecting to people who are not in the physical form. They're in a spirit form. And there the communication is via telepathy. There's nobody speaking like hello, hi. No, no, no. It's just a download of information and you're going to do that. But it's going to lead to some kind of a wish fulfillment. But like I feel it's going to be bittersweet. But I want you to know, feel like a fool anymore after this. Now, trust that voice, especially if it is sweet and gentle and it is not cruel. Then you know you're being communicated by a very loving source. I'm going to tell you when this is going to play out for you. Okay, Virgo? Which month? Virgos, please. So, Wheel of Fortune. See, first of all, this could be something extremely karmic because a card of Capricorn, like a wheel. It's something you've gone round and round in. It's fun to be on a Ferris wheel, but for 24 hours, no, you want to get off it. Someone here has stayed on something which has expired or it's finished, and you still drunk from that bottle, though you knew that the expiry date was over. There's going to be a fortunate turn of events, and this is going to happen for you. And I also feel it's a Sagittarius energy sometimes, yeah, because um, it's kind of the wheel turns in your favor, but you've been on that, going to call it chakra viewer or that round and round. You're sick of it. And this could happen for you. Sudden legalities as well. I want to put this out there for you in either the Capricorn season or in the Sagittarius season. End of October, or sorry, November, December, and then, till say the beginning of Jan. This could come, okay? And I want you to be prepared. Do not be afraid because if it's karmic, remember you can cut it off. Contracts are made where you sign the paper, that means you can break it too. So don't be stressed, Virgo, but this could catch you off guard. And my intention is to give you a heads up so that you prepare yourself with your solutions and minimize your damages. But somebody could come towards you with legalities out of nowhere or attack you verbally in a way which could break your heart. And I'm sensing this. All right. So just listen to this one more time and see what information you can get from what I'm speaking. All right, Virgo, claim it. And now I'm going to move on to the sign of Libra. Hi, Libra. Venus rules you. Where she sits in your chart is extremely important. So do watch that sign reading as well. So the first question, sorry about that, I'm going to ask is where is this sudden shift, this jatka coming for you? In which sector, all right? In which house, in which sphere of your life? The Wheel of Fortune here. Now, this is Capricorn energy. It's in the 10th house. This could be about your career and the way you are visible to the world. It's a very visible house, a 10th house. It's your it's not just your reputation, which is the Aquarius energy, which is the 11th. This is one before that. It's what your status is in the world, how people look at you. But I also feel this sometimes is for me, the Sagittarius energy, which is about faith and optimism. That's where the sudden shift could be coming, because that's the 9th house in your philosophy, in what you believe in your belief system. That's where the sudden shift is coming. I'll take one card for this energy for you, Libras. One card for this energy, spirit. Growth. I don't know if you've been wanting to have career growth. Simple. Where you wanted to expand, create a worldwide presence for yourself, or you wanted an increase in your status, or you've wanted some growth, or some kind of a new, where you see new shoots sprouting that create optimism in your life. Or if something was dead and gone for a long time, I sense that you've been waiting, that I wish to see something grow from it. Perhaps it's in your investments that you've made. It's also about faith and optimism, or something to do with foreigners and foreign people, different countries. Okay. Now I'm going to take three cards to clarify this. This is where you could receive a sudden jhatka, sudden jolt. All right. Could be a good one too, huh? But the initial shock is I want you to be prepared for it. Listen, this is great energy. Page of Swords. This is somebody spying on your social media. I want you to first of all know you're being watched. Or you're dealing with somebody who's very childish, who doesn't know how to communicate. Now, Libra, you're a master communicator. You're ruled by Venus. You're an air sign. You have supreme clarity. Yeah, you're about justice and fair play. You could have somebody coming towards you in an energy of holding back information, not giving you the full truth, or even spying on you. I want you to take note of that. You're going to get supreme clarity. There is something coming towards you, and I think you're not expecting this. You are being watched, Libra. I want to first tell you this. What you do online, what you post, how you show up in the world is being watched. And it's a 10th house, is for career. And somebody is going to come towards you with a brand new offer that is going to light up this fire in your belly, in your heart, in your body. Passion reignited, but it could be a bit uncomfortable because you may feel like somebody's watching you continuously. I also feel you could have a lot of childish people around you who don't know how to communicate. But there's a soulmate coming towards you, and this itself could be a shock for you because you were not expecting to see any optimism in that sphere. And this could be a soulmate for work. Your dream partner is coming towards you. There's an age difference here. Maybe they may not know how to speak to, they may have, they may not be very good communicators as you are. But this is beautiful. This is my soulmate energy. This is soulmate coming to you. It may start off on a very rough note. It may even start to feel very karmic to you because the 10th house is Saturnian, it's Capricorn, is ruled by Lord Shani, who's a lord of karma, Chronos. It may feel very karmic, but I want you to know that this individual, how can I put it? They may not be very good communicators, or they could be rude or mean, but I have a feeling this could have the potential to be a soulmate for you, whether it's for work. I'm not sensing love here, so I'm not going to force it. You're being watched. I want you to know that. So please post something good for work. If that's what you want to manifest, it's coming towards you. You could be a bit uncomfortable because you may feel watched, or like Big Brother is watching your every move. But this is going to be a very fortunate turn of events. I want to give you a heads up for your career. I sense this. It's with foreigners, foreign people, for sure. For sure. Now, or they may ask a lot of information from you, which may make you feel uncomfortable. There's something about that too. Okay. Or they could come towards you, or they have come towards you in the past with a lot of harsh, communications. This could flip. It's going to flip with somebody you know. This is a past connection. Okay. Now, tell you which month you can expect this. Okay. Which month for Libras? Which month, please? Which month? Tower energy, Scorpio. Is a death and a transformation of something in your life. And it's going to be very sudden because the tower is a sudden shift. This is exactly the energy that I'm channeling in this whole reading. Because I want us to be prepared for, when things happen to you where you get $1 million suddenly, you're not going to be shocked. You're going to go and buy, I don't know what, Louboutins, or you're going to go and buy a Louis Vuitton bag. But when something uncomfortable happens, what do you do? That's the energy I want to tap in for. Because I wanted to be prepared, Libra, with your intelligence, with your sense of fair play, with your solution, your arsenal, your bag of solutions has to be on your back and say, hey, you know what? I pull this, I'm going to pull the arrow and I'm going to shoot. That's what I want you to be at. And you will. It's going to happen sometime in the month of um, after your birthday, end of October, November. Expect this, but I'm telling you, the result is awesome. You're going to suddenly have a shocking meeting, which will start off on a wrong footing with your soulmate. And this is, I'm sensing for partnerships and work. I'm not sensing love. So I want to tell you this, okay? They start off as being rough and you go like, my God, this person is hella childish, doesn't know how to communicate, but it has the potential to be a soulmate. All right? So Libra, claim this. Now, after you comes Scorpio. Mars rules you, so does Pluto. Where they sit in your chart is very important, so do watch those sign readings as well. Now, Scorpio, by the way, this is your energy, this whole reading. Even Aquarius, the Uranian, where suddenly you go like, what happened? Because the tower energy is something very sudden. So I'm going to try to figure out in which sector of your life this sudden shift could be coming, this jolt. 12th house. It's a very hidden house. Um, how do I put it? It's about things that you're not able to see. This could also happen for you in a very psychological zone. And you're the eighth house, my God, Scorpio. There's nothing tepid or lukewarm about you. You're passionate, like a gangster. You love with a vengeance. You can hate with a vengeance too. This is something very deep. I feel there's going to be a sudden shift in your psychological health. Could catch you off guard, where either because of the hangman energy, you start to channel stuff or you start to receive divine knowledge. You may even start to have clairaudience, clairvoyance. I'm sensing this energy for you now because it's the 12th house. It is also about prisons, jails, spas, hospitals. Please take note of that as well. I'll take one more card for this energy spirit. Only one more card. Align. And there are there are three women here. I have a feeling you are going to align heart, mind, and spirit. And it's going to happen organically for you. And with the card of the hanged man, this is about channeling. I don't know why I feel that. You're going to align with, I don't know, your passed on loved ones suddenly, and it's going to be uncomfortable for some of you. Or even with your spirit guides, you're just going to know. It's like you just know, Scorpio. I'm sensing this. You're about esoteric sciences. If there's one zodiac sign who can pull this off, it's you. But for some of you, this is going to feel very uncomfortable at first. Now, I'm going to take three more cards to figure out and give you some more messages about this energy. It's my card of boredom, or this is my card of somebody getting scared that they're going to miss an opportunity. And it's in a hidden house. I don't know if some of you are already psychics, or um, you're hoping you don't miss out an opportunity. Something to do with either with esoteric sciences or with a divine connection or connecting with somebody I feel in a higher realm. I don't know why I feel this. And then I have the emperor energy. Or perhaps you are somebody who's older, wiser, who Aries. This is somebody who has, and see, with the Pisces is the 12th house and Aries is the first. This is exactly behind you. You're not seeing it yet. I feel you've lived your life in a certain way, okay? Scorpio, perhaps with rules and regulations, and you've succeeded. You're going to have a sudden shift in that. You're not seeing it coming, and it's in a psychological sphere of you where you're suddenly going to understand that I am too judgmental or I am too fixated. I can't control everything. Something could happen for you which is beyond your control. Okay. Are you somebody who is afraid to miss an opportunity and you want to control the outcomes of everything? You are going to be forced to let go of something and have faith that this is not a missed opportunity because spirit is handing you something. It's the Ace of Cups. But you are going to have to align with your heart, your mind, and spirit and have faith because you are going to be channeling answers like the hanged man with a halo on his head. You're going to get your answers, but it's going to come to you from a zone which is alien to you. I don't know why I feel that. But this is going to be the opening of a portal where you've always been worried that you're going to miss out on things. Spirit is going to say, do not, because I have it safe for you. There are going to be tears here that you're going to cry of joy at the end of this. You are going to have an organic opening of your third eye. I want to put this out there for you, Scorpio. Do not fear it. It is your archetype. You're the eighth house. You are about esoteric sciences. Like I said, if there was one zodiac sign who can take this jolt, it's you. Now, I'm going to tell you which month this could be playing out. Oh, for you, month of Cancer. I mean, the Cancer birthday month. This is July, August. Expect this organic opening of your third eye, or you're going to be able to release this fear of missing out. I don't know what this means for you, where you're always afraid that you're going to miss an opportunity. Spirit has that opportunity safe for you. Safe. And if some of you are being bored, you don't know what to do in your life, you're going to suddenly understand that being in this very controlling, authoritarian persona that you have is not working for you anymore. And you're going to have a sudden shift to go towards something esoteric. And if this is the nudge you're getting, it is on point. Claim it, Scorpio. Now, Sagittarius. Jupiter rules you, yeah. Where he sits in your chart is extremely important. Do watch that sign reading. First, tell you, Sag, in which sector this sudden shift could happen for you. At the Emperor, Aries. Okay, it's the first house. You, you. Now, this could also be Sag, if you have a father figure in your life, they could have a sudden change or a sudden shift in their life. Or this could happen for you literally in the way you appear to the world, um, how you look, how you dress, how you speak, your status. We sudden shift there. Now, I'll take one more card for this energy. Thank you. That was easy. This card is coming out a lot. Growth. Either you're going to see sudden creation of a situation in your status, or if you've been wanting to see growth in your, an upward growth in your status in life, what that is for you, the trajectory you have set your course. You could receive a sudden jolt in that situation. And I'll take three more cards. Some of you have wanted growth in your career where you want to be the boss. A sudden change in that could even be a boss who leaves. Clarify this for you, Sagittarius. Listen, it's about a head over heart decision. You may have to make a huge decision, I feel, in your um, career. I feel this in your career or in the way you show up to the world. You may have to switch something up. Now, the Gemini energy which is showing up is about communication. Perhaps some of you could receive communication from a boss. That could be a bit scary for you, or it could jolt you out of some comfort zone you've been sitting in. This is a divinely ordained decision. If you've been in two minds, it's time you're going to be forced to make up your mind in a hurry because you've been procrastinating. 12th house energy. You'll be just sitting and thinking, I'll do that and then I'll do that. You're going to be forced to take some action. And it's going to be scary for you because these are three major arcana cards. Can you believe that? All these are major arcana cards. You have the moon, you have the Gemini energy, and you have Pisces. Listen, there's something definitely which is going to be beyond your control. You're going to have to get up from your slumber and from sitting on the fence and make a decision. You're going to have to overcome your fears. You could even find out some secrets that scare you. And you're going to have to make a decision because I am sensing growth is there here. This energy is there for you to become the boss, but you have been procrastinating for a long time. It's time for you to have growth in your career, and I want you to channel this, okay, Sagittarius? You've lost your faith and optimism, I feel, and you've chosen to just pull back and hang tight. The universe is going to force you to make a decision. Please make it. Tell me which month this could be coming for you. First of all, this is the last card I'm pulling for this energy, and it's a star. I want you to know you're going to have a huge upgrade in your status, and the universe wants you to do that. It's just that the way it makes you take that decision or the way it puts you on that track could be a bit uncomfortable for you, but you are going to be a star. This is about reputation, loyalty, the way people see you, the status. It's exactly, after, how do I put it? The 10th house of Capricorn comes Aquarius. You're going to have a huge upgrade in your status, but you're going to have to be forced to make a decision because the universe is going to push you towards it. It's going to happen for you in the month of Jan and Feb. Expect this. Expect this. It's going to be healing year as well for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to put this out there for you. For those of you who have struggled with something, you're going to be a social media star, Sag. Get ready because I want you to claim it. Now, after Sagittarius comes Capricorn. Capricorn, Saturn rules you, Lord Shani. A lot of karma, chronos, time. Where he sits in your chart is extremely important. Do watch that sign reading as well. First question I'm asking is, in which sector is this shift coming for you? Sudden shift. Aries. In your first house, this sudden shift in the way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you show up. Some of you, I'm telling you, some of you who have been sitting on the fence on whether to take some kind of a position of authority and power, you're going to have to do that. I sense this. Now, I'll take one more card for this energy. Or even if there's a boss in your life, okay, like an emperor, who's a boss, there could be a sudden shift in their life as well. Beginning, listen, listen, listen. Some of you are going to be forced, okay, forced to start brand new. It's like going to have to wipe that slate clean. How you look, how you portray yourself, how you talk, how you are visible, your status. Or there's going to be a beginning of some kind of an opening for you to take that role of the emperor. And I don't want you to be afraid of it. It could come suddenly. I want to take 3 cards for this energy. What is this about for Capricorn? You have the 10th house, Capricorn. You are about career, okay? The most visible house. It's going to be an uncomfortable ending. The death card is never easy. It's never a literal death. It is always an ending of a situation. Fire and water. This is Scorpio energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know if you are showing up as this, but you may be forced to end something. So fire here. And the death card is like, it's over. Finished. And because it's the first house, it's either the way you show up or it's somebody you're dealing with who's in this energy of the Queen of Wands. Fiery, passionate heart. Driven, charged up. The go-to person for answers. the instigator, the animator, the action taker. Okay. And then I have another card of Scorpio. Listen, both these cards are Scorpio. If there is going to be a sudden ending, okay, if you had a position of power, or I'm giving you for work, and if you are suddenly the rug is pulled out under your feet because and you're being asked to end something, is going to be actually a judgment call. We're going to get a second chance. I also feel there's somebody here who's going to have a boss who suddenly leaves. And it could give an opening for you to take, and I want you to take it. If you've lost something where you thought it's over, there's going to be a second chance, but it's going to be uncomfortable for you for some time. Okay. I also feel that because this is you, it's the first house, Aries, you are going to going through a death and a transformation of the way you're going to look, and in a good way. Perhaps you're going to get really fiery and passionate, and people are going to be like, "Whoa, Capricorn, what happened to you?" There is a change here, and for me, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. That's the death energy here. There's going to be a rebirth. You are literally rebirthing yourself, and with the new programs, the new codes, the new way of dressing, of looking, of talking, people are not going to recognize you, Capricorn, but it's going to be very uncomfortable for you. And I need you to walk that walk because I'm there with you. I'm Capricorn too. All right. We can do this together. Now, tell you when this is coming for you, Capricorn. Virgo season. Okay. Um, August, September. Expect this change. Expect this sudden shift to happen. And I want to tell you, it's going to lead to a huge status upgrade for you and an upgrade of your own self, whether it's physical, mental, the clothes you wear, anything, your way of thinking, it's all getting a huge positive upgrade. It's just that when these upgrades happen, you have to shut off your laptop, right? Or it has to restart. You have to let it happen. You cannot interfere with it. That's the zone I want you to be in. Okay, Capricorn? Claim this. Now, going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, Uranus and Saturn rule you. This reading is very Uranian as well. I'm telling you what is suddenly going to show up for you to tackle so that you're prepared with your arsenal of solutions. So, in which house, as in which sector is this going to show up for you? Aquarius, 12. It's a very hidden house. It could be in your psyche. Um, it could be in your subconscious mind where this change is starting to brew. And Pluto is going to move into your sign. You're not going to recognize yourself. The new you is being birthed because Pluto is about death and transformation. You're not going to recognize yourself, the way you think, the way you eat, the way you drink, the way you walk, the way you talk, what you do. It's all going through a change. And because this is a very psychological house, it's the 12th house, it's hidden. It's also about your hidden enemies. You could probably get a jolt there, Aquarius. It's also about prison, jails, spas. It's about a divine connection. It's about your intuition. There's a sudden shift happening in all that. Okay. Now, take one card for this energy, please, Spirit. Clarify this. Aquarius, it's your card. My God. Prosperity. First of all, some of you could be suddenly falling pregnant. I want to put this out there for you. It could come out of nowhere. Because it's prosperity, you are going to start to have emotional wealth or intuition. It's going to, how do I say, it's going to start to show up in your life. We're going to suddenly feel that you're able to connect with other realms, with passed on loved ones. And this is prosperity. There's also going to be a big shift in the way you show up. Look, you could also gain weight, huh? To get a bit prosperous there. I want to put this out there for you as well. Take 3 cards to clarify this energy for you. Sorry, my phone just started to ring. I don't know. There we go. Judgment card. It's a card of Scorpio. It's a card of death and rebirth. It's a card of second chances. For some of you have been wanting to fall pregnant and it's been extremely hard for you. I feel that some of you could suddenly fall pregnant. I just want to put this out there for you, Aquarius. Or you could suddenly have a child. But there's something very heavy. And you've been pushing this for a long time, this burden. You've been carrying it on your own. You've not asked for help. See, it's fire energy, Queen of Wands. Maybe you've been somebody who's like, you know what? It's okay. I can deal with this. Spirit is going to call judgment on that and say, hey, you know what? You've got to drop this. You've got to drop this, my friend. Aquarius, you cannot carry this on your own. But this is a very positive card because it's about second chances. It's about rebirth. Look, whatever it is that has felt very heavy for you that you thought you could carry on, you're going to have to drop that. Because I don't know what spirit is going to do for you, but it is something very hidden. This whole burden that you've been carrying. I also wonder if you've been doing a lot of work for people because the 12th house is about hidden enemies that you didn't know were your actual enemies. And you're going to actually have to drop that suddenly and say, hey, you know what? You're on your own. I feel this. Okay. And spirit is going to call judgment on you and it's going to force you to drop something because the 10 of wands is very heavy. Do you know what I like about this energy? The 10 breaks to a 1, which is the wand that the queen of wands is holding in her hand, is that supreme clarity. But some of you are going to have to drop all extra things to focus on self growth, or literally you're going to have a child, or literally you're going to have to birth the new you, or to take care of your mental, spiritual, and physical health. Okay? Because you've been doing too much, I feel, some of you. And for others of you, you could be giving birth to something which is so light because you're going to drop this heavy burden, and spirit is going to give you a chance, a second chance to create something as magical as the wand that the Queen of Wands holds in her hands because she, for me, is my magical queen. She can create anything. This is the energy coming towards you, but you're going to have to drop something which has outlived its purpose. And I think it is also something very psychological. All right. Now, very hidden. People don't see it about you. It's a huge burden that is coming to an end for you. I don't know if it's about children as well, huh? Now, I'll tell you which month this is happening. Leo, July, August. Expect this shift, but I want you to know that Spirit, Archangel Michael is here asking you to end something because he wants to give you a second chance at being a queen of wands in your life where you are the manifester. You hold that wand of passion, desire, and you choose where you light up, what you light up, and most importantly, with whom. Somebody here is going to drop all the extra riffraff and, you know, extra noise around you. You're going to have pure silence. You're going to pick the people you're going to work with. And you are going to be like a phoenix who rises from the ashes, but it's going to be an uncomfortable shift here, Aquarius. And I have full faith in you that you're going to ride that. And we're going to be talking with each other. I'm going to be posting 2 videos every week. And you can tell me how you got over that bump because I know I already see you on the other side of this. Okay, Aquarius? Now, we're going to move on to Pisces. Hey, Pisces, Neptune and Saturn ruling. So, your modern and your ancient ruler. Where they sit in your chart is very important to watch that sign reading as well. The first question I'm going to ask is in which house is this sudden shift coming with this jolt? In the house of sudden jolts and shifts, the tower energy, transformation, the death and rebirth, Scorpio, eighth house. This is in finances, in your psychological health, or in something that you've kept hidden. There's going to be a huge shift. It could also be sexuality because Pluto, who rules Scorpio, talks about hormonal changes. Perhaps there's something changing so deep in that ancient part of you that you yourself are going to be like, my God, like the puppy you're coming out of the cocoon. That is this energy. Okay. It's also got money owed to you, or taxes and stuff. All right. Now, Pisces, take one card for this energy, please, for Pisces. Okay. Karma, Pisces. I don't know what you've been stuck in, whether it's been a certain cycle of deluding yourself, of confusing yourself, or having illusions about something in your life, or if it's been karmic partnership that you've been getting into for the sake of it. These are lessons you've learned, things you will not repeat again. There's going to be an uncomfortable shift there because it has to transform. It's going to feel like something is ending the old you to giving birth to the new you, Pisces. And this is karmic. It's outlived its purpose. And she's holding a beautiful owl. She's had the wisdom. She's learned the lesson. She wants to pass this. No more going around or being stuck in a certain way of being or dealing certain type of people anymore. Now, take three cards for this energy for you, okay? I don't know who you've been dealing with. You've been dealing with snakes, or you're going to suddenly get the wisdom about somebody who's been sneaking on you, or someone who's tried to pull a fast one on you. And have you been defending this person, or this certain habit, or this certain way of doing things that you've been defending? But it's wrong. I don't know what this is talking, but you're going to either find out something which makes you understand that you've been dealing with people who are out there to get you. And Pisces, your archetype is of having, how can I say, of giving and giving and giving to a point of no return, where you almost feel like people are walking all over you. And then you feel like a victim. But you've been defending a certain way of being, a certain way of thinking, a certain way of speaking, or a certain breed of people or situations that have been very karmic in your life. It's time to get out of that. Okay? Because they've been cheating you and you've been defending them, standing tall, fighting against the world for them. And there they are, going behind your back and doing crap. It's not a good energy to have around you. Well, the higher vibration of this is finding a very intelligent way, but you are going to find that way. Something, someone, situations, behaviors have been fooling you, and you have been defending them. There may have been a lot of people trying to tell you about something, but you've been defending that attitude or that behavior. You're going to receive some kind of wisdom because it's time to get rid of this karma. You are that light in a human form who has come to abolish this karma for your whole bloodline. And you're going to get rid of a certain thing that has been affecting you in a bad way, not just for you. And because you're going to do it, you're going to have to face the little bit of a pain and, heartbreak. But then once you've cleared the slate, your whole generations, which are going to come way after you, Pisces, are going to thank you. Now, you've been standing strong. Don't even know if you've been and if some of you have felt attacked spiritually, because sometimes I feel in the Seven of Wands, you don't even know who's attacking you. Find out. You're going to get a very intelligent answer. I don't know if it's from somebody like crone who's a passed on loved one who's feminine but who's older, who's going to tell you about this. Because owl is about knowledge. You're going to understand. Now, And the Knight of Cups, your past, you've been dealing with people. So Scorpio energy who are very slow. There's a lot of passion. It's very sexual. Um, they have a cup to offer, but they don't do it easily. I don't know what they're waiting for. Perhaps they are people who just don't want to rush towards things, but you've been dealing with either people or situations that have been fooling you in some way, and you're going to get divine knowledge how to break free from this karmic cycle because you're going to shift. People are not going to recognize you. The new you is being birthed, Pisces, okay? Birth is never easy. Ask anybody who's given birth. It's the toughest thing to do, literally, all right? Now, I'm going to tell you which month this is happening for you. Leo. I don't know if you ever passed on a loved one who has a lot of Leo in their chart. Okay. They could be communicating with you. I want to put this out there. There's one sign, okay, apart from Scorpio, who can have an organic opening of their third eye. It's you, perhaps even Virgo. Now, and that's the axis, Pisces, Virgo axis. Now, this shift, this uncomfortable feeling, or this portal that opens that creates some kind of a discomfort in your life could happen for you in July, August. Be ready for it, Pisces, because I've given you enough information on how to deal with this because it's time for you to shift out of a certain way of thinking. And the universe could create situations that could hurt you. So sorry to say that because a sneak energy and you're defending it, this is what I know. But you're going to understand now. And there's somebody guiding you from the other side, way older, somebody who's seen a lot of life and they have a lot of experience. It's about time. They put in a lot of time here on this dimension. They know the foot, the way you're going to trip, they know where you're going to fall, and they know how the fastest they know the fastest route possible to what you want to achieve in your life. And they're going to give you that blueprint, that map. And I want you to engage with your intuition, and this could happen for you in the month of July, August. Okay, Pisces? Now claim that. So, my darlings, this was your reading for all the 12 signs. I have tried to channel the energy of what could be something that could catch you off guard. And I've given you enough information for you to carry that arsenal of solutions with you as well. Because, like I said, if you're like me who hates change, when something hits me, I'm like, hello, I'd rather be prepared so that I can minimize my damages, ride that bump, get out on the other side victorious. Okay. And this is exactly my intention for you. Before I go, I just want to remind you I post 2 readings every week, one on a Monday and one on a Thursday. Check out my playlists, comment below. It helps my channel grow. I am so looking forward to coming back with another reading for you. But until then, I just want to tell you from my Anahata to your Anahata, I love you. Namaste. Bye.